a good, clean championship fight. Just obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Time to back up all the talk, and it starts right now. 12 rounds of action scheduled for the WBO Junior Lightweight World Championship. Christina Poncher and Chris Algieri here with you. The champ Jamel Herring, the blue and red gray trunks. The challenger Shakur Stevenson in the white, red, and gold trunks, both southpaws. And according to Jamel Herring, wants to get started right away off that stick, Chris. Brian Bomac McIntyre, red spikes, and Isao Dieguez, they put together the perfect game plan, A, B, and C, being that they know Shakur Stevenson very well. Actually helped train alongside with him for his last fight. And that was before he joined his new team. He's been undefeated ever since joining B&B, as Shakur lands a nice left hand, much to the crowd's delight. But
we see that left hand, especially a looping or an overhand shot, which Shakur just landed.
And he does tend to cut over that right eye. Back strong hand in the southpaw position from Shakur.
When you're a southpaw fighting an orthodox fighter, dipping to your right is safe. You're getting out of the way of the power hand. But it's the exact opposite when fighting another southpaw. You're dipping into the power left hand of Shakur, which we said is very crafty and versatile. There it is again.
Shakur always calculated everything with a purpose.
Changes levels up and down very, very well.
Shakur Stevenson looking to win a second belt in as many weight classes. Was a champion at 126, won a vacant belt there against Joet Gonzalez. Continues to grow at just 24 years old.
Shakur is looking very, very sharp these first 2 rounds. Great defense. Flashing a very, very sharp jab. Setting up good left hands.
Yeah, that is something that he told us, Chris, in the fighter meetings, is that he was looking to kind of push the action from jump, be more of the active fighter, kind of use the jab, kind of hit Shakur wherever they could, albeit in the shoulder and the elbow. Oh, nice lead right hand from Shakur Stevenson as he lands a jab and a good left hand.
Busier than we've seen him in the past, especially offensively. Very good, strong, sees everything, beautiful jab.
Get in any sort of rhythm, but Shakur Stevenson having success again here in round 2, setting up everything off the jab, landing the left hand beautifully.
Jamel, you know, him constantly moving into the power hand is very concerning for me right now. Yeah, not used to seeing Jamel get hit with such clean jabs by anyone.
Oh, well below the average of what typically fighters at the division get hit with, but Shakur having success early as he backs Jamel into the corner with the jab, like a power, strong.
Put some pressure on Shakur. It isn't working with Shakur right now.
So far, Shakur Stevenson has outlanded Jamel 35-14 through 2 rounds. Just to back it up with some facts there, Chris. And backing up Jamel Herring is exactly what Shakur Stevenson is doing. With the
just missed. Good jab. Back both men level.
Oh, bad intentions here from Shakur as he tries to rough up the champ.
Herring just
right hand, left hand, back with the right.
For that left hand.
Down to the body goes Jamel for the first time in the fight. And then Shakur makes him pay up top.
Good try there by Jamel, throws a looping shot, but Shakur takes it on the shoulder.
Ooh, nice 3-punch combination there from Shakur.
There we go. Putting that physical pressure on there.
He tried to shoot that double jab, left hand.
If he just stays on the outside with Shakur, he's going to run shots off all day long like that.
Jamel kind of wanted to bring Shakur into, but right now I think he's thinking twice about that as it's Shakur landing the harder shots on the inside. Should he use those feints to draw on Shakur? But long amateur career, he's fought many a southpaw, was not going to be a concern. In fact, he was quick to remind us that it's more of an issue for Jamel, as we alluded to earlier in the broadcast.
Shakur outlanded Jamel 24-7 last round. Oh, the jab. His judge of range has been perfect tonight.
from fight number 1 as a professional, and there's not too many, regardless of weight class, in boxing right now. Shakur.
That is absolutely true. And weight doesn't win fights, skill, and we're seeing skill on full display right now. No, he's been neutralizing it thus far. I am curious to see what happens in a few more rounds.
For is not only his team, but his conditioning. He says he's always in shape, he's always on point, conditioning is concerned.
Oh, absolutely. This could be a whole nother fight in the second half. Although Jamel, now you see Jamel trying to get into a little bit of a rhythm. Catches a left hand on the inside.
Even kind of trying to clip Shakur on the elbow anywhere, part of the game plan. Just make contact where you can, Jamel, is what we were hearing out of the corner. He caught him with that uppercut.
Rhythm. He breaks his own rhythm, which makes it so difficult to read him and to figure out what he's going to do.
Quote that Jamel gave us, he said, "I can't be pushed around."
Yes, that was the game plan, and also you asked me what I thought he needs to do in that corner, and that would be the adjustment. He's got to get some ground. He's got to go forward. He's got to try to put some leather on the young man.
Round 5 scheduled for 12. Christina Poncher and Chris Algieri here with you from the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Only landing at this point through 4 rounds, 17% of his shots. Oh, and a big shot clips. Jamel Shakur patiently waiting for the opening and finding it right now as Shakur's backed up. Jamel against the rope. Technical, smart. All things to describe Shakur Stevenson in the performance thus far.
Keep your hands free, guys.
Right around the guard.
Hands free, guys.
Jamel.
Good left hand there from Jamel.
Yeah, I was just going to say having success there on the inside, the left hand.
Bomac wanted. He wants the overhand left.
Tries to shoot that uppercut. That's the shot you like, Chris.
Yes, that's what I believe is the most dangerous punch in Jamel's arsenal, is that rear-handed left uppercut.
Break.
Yeah, that's not normally the eye that gets damaged. But some of those strafing right hooks from Shakur have been touching him there.
He had a good 20-30 seconds there in that last minute, the beginning of that last minute.
Yeah, but he got caught early and got hit with some big shots. Came back, like you said, for a good 20-30 second clip, and was better off towards the end of the round, but he took too many punches early on for me to give him the round. There's that overhand left that he landed that Bomac has been calling for from the rounds, from in between rounds. And there we see the body work to that left uppercut, which landed pretty nicely. Best work so far done by Jamel Herring.
Round 6 and likely just more of the same. If it's not broke, don't fix it out of the corner of Shakur Stevenson. They like what they're seeing from their fighter.
There it is again.
Put your hands free, guys. There you go.
Mark Nelson letting him work out a bit here this round. Not mad at that at all. Oh, and he eats a jab. Quick.
That's the thing. That's where he's in danger, is that middle distance range. He needs to step through that.
Shakur with the hook. Right now, Jamel in the center, but Shakur still landing right there as he wobbles the legs for a minute of Jamel with that hard right hand. You saw the legs buckle for just a second.
Yeah, there's definitely been a change in terms of positioning. Jamel is controlling the center of the ring, coming forward, but he's still getting hit with big shots and being effective.
Right hook. Again with the right hand from Shakur. Down to the body with the right. Jamel blocks that. Jamel's got to be careful with that positioning right there.
Grazing shot, but you see him thinking, you see his eyes. Their eyes are different. They see everything. You see him analyzing, adjusting, picking his spots. That's why he's so efficient and precise. Here we see, as we said, the change in body position. You got Jamel coming forward and Shakur fighting off the back foot, but it's still Shakur landing the shots that are having an effect. That was a lead right hook that caught Jamel. There it is. There's another shot. The right hook that's just been going right around the glove. And again, Jamel thinks his hand is up, and Shakur finds the hole over and over again.
Halfway through our World Championship fight. Round 7 scheduled for 12. Christina Poncher, Chris Algieri bringing you the action as Shakur Stevenson has been pretty dominant, to say the least, through the first half of this fight. Shakur is looking very strong tonight.
Yeah. Strong, sharp.
Yep.
Really having his way. Having his way coming and going.
Step back, stop. Oh, I got it. Hey, listen to my commands, guys. Come on,
Shakur's getting rough on the inside.
Well, yeah, he's not going to let Jamel try to punk him in that sense, even though it was Jamel's game plan to rough him up. He wants to give him that right back. And it's kind of confusing, too, because sometimes Mark is letting him work, and sometimes he's hands-free, and sometimes he's jumping in.
Yeah, hey, Jamel can get rough in there. He'll hit you anywhere he can.
He knows everything about taking it to the trenches if need be. Literally and figuratively.
He's been in real trenches.
Absolutely. 2 tours in Iraq as a Marine veteran now. An advantage for Jamel because he gets stronger, but I don't know. I think he's dug himself in quite a hole at this point. As he tees off right here against Jamel. Jamel just holding a lot. Oh, nice left hand there off the break.
You know, Christina, you mentioned, the second half of the fight is where Jamel and their team thinks they're going to have the advantage, but you got to put water in the basement.
Right now. There, Jamel lands a shot to the body.
Here we see Jamel landing my favorite punch of his, that left uppercut on the inside. Came in with the high guard, faked with the lead right hand, and came up with the left hook shot. And then we see a pretty nasty low blow.
Low blow, left hook, and there it is right there. As you see Shakur complain about it, Jamel try to land, but I mean, he has every right to. That absolutely was a low shot. And not the first of the fight. I will say he's landed a couple on the thigh and on the hip.
Herring's been recovering really well, though, which is a testament to his physical conditioning and his lifestyle.
I think Bomac telling Jamel in the corner, you got to let your hands go. You got to be first.
If you're just sharpshooting.
Right now, it sounds like easier said than done for Jamel Herring, as he's got the game plan, but he's just been unable to execute as, again, neither one really want to give up an inch on to step back, make him step back.
Jamel is working so hard to get any real estate. I 100% understand. Ooh.
Keep him up, man. Keep him up.
Ripping shots, high and low. Just mixes up those left hands so good. Head, body, straight, around the corner, over the top.
Where things are coming so fluid and with such ease from Shakur.
Yeah, exactly.
Double jab left hand from Stevenson.
Jamel trying some different things now, changing levels, jumping in, digging to the body on the way out.
Or the hip. Trying to tag him on the inside. There's a good shot landed by Herring.
Oh, good body shot on the inside there. On the inside and the
10
outside.
10 seconds, obey the bell.
I don't think that anyone has seen the best of me yet. It's just the way that things have gone in my career.
Jamel has landed 12 body shots in the last 2 rounds, which has been a good change from the earlier rounds, and that's something that is a big part of his game normally.
I think the most success with those body shots when they are inside, somewhere that they found themselves a little bit more in the last couple of rounds. When you look at the scorecards, it's probably hard to find a whole round, and as Shakur just tees off here in round 9 at this point.
Like you said, it's been hard for Jamel to string moments together. And not to mention just the offensive. I mean, I think it's good for Jamel to be in the inside and make the fight rough, but
it's
right
not.
now,
And Jamel shaking it off, saying nope. Usually that means yep. Because he did get clipped with a few of those shots. It just walks right in. Oh, and he's going to work until the final bell if they get there. There's no question about that. It is a little frustrating.
If there's a way, Herring will find it. Tonight with Shakur Stevenson, though, he's looking so sharp.
His output's just slowed just a tad bit from Shakur. Even here, the last 30 seconds I've been talking here, he hasn't thrown a shot.
Yeah, this has been the least active round for Stevenson.
Yeah. But sometimes when the champ sees blood, it turns something else. It turns him into another gear. That has a little bit of a motivation as we get ready.
Stop.
Round 10, 11, and 12, and now that cut open right back up, and they're quickly going to take a look at it.
Big cut.
We're going to take a look at the cut. Like I said, he's done this time and time again.
To get the fight over with. He's going to need that. here tonight as well.
And according to CompuBox, after that last round, that's 42 rounds in a row for Shakur Stevenson that he's outlanded his opponents.
That's not surprising when you keep your opponents to a 4.4 landed percentage. He's been so offensive.
And more of the same here on the World Championship level as he backs up the champion. Blood streaming from the right eye of Jamel Herring.
Jamel pushed off the ref, but no, I'm good.
Through and through is Jamel Herring, but Shakur Stevenson having his way tonight.
Super sharp tonight.
Peppering that eye. Those white gloves are turning pink now. And it is over. The referee has jumped in, stopped the fight, and Shakur Stevenson is the new WBO Junior Lightweight Champion of the world.
The referee stopped to get it looked at right away because it was bleeding pretty badly. And then, as if Shakur was literally seeing the blood on the water, went in for the kill, and the referee had seen enough, stepped in.
1 minute 30 seconds of round number 10 for your winner by technical knockout and new WBO Junior Lightweight Champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson!
And a big smile from the new champion.